nice place. Not exactly subtle, is it?
Agreed. Hydro crew?
I still think it needs some work.
We're badass mercenaries. We're stationed in the hydroponics bay. What about this name doesn't fit?
Hey, I want a cool mercenary group name just as much as everybody else, but it should be the right one.
As long as we agree, Mole Mercs is off the table.
Yes, obviously.
Wow, an underground garden. My folks would never believe it.
What the hell? How'd you get down here? Okay, smartasses, how'd you find that door?
Wait a minute. Aren't those the Desert Rangers?
Holy heat, you're right. Gotta say, as one professional to another, you've really hit the ground running. We've all been impressed with your work here in Colorado. That's a really compelling point. Okay, everyone, weapons down.
You desert rangers really take the cake. Or, desert rangers. I must be hungry. Careful. Not everyone in here is with us.
Always heard the Buchanan family bunker was somewhere under Broadmoor. Could this be?
Crew on the Patriarch's payroll. The Desert Rangers.
Of course I heard of them. If half of the stories from Aspen are true, they would turn us into pig meat.
I'll bet we could take them.
Now speak for yourself. I'd rather die of boredom than a bullet.
Never seen the bunkers where my ancestors wrote out the bombs. I doubt they were as nice as this.
Hey, little buddy. What you doing back there?
Believe
ain't complaining. It's glorified babysitting.
Yep. Getting sort of bored, though. Who do you think that badass with all the tech is? The one we're keeping locked up.
I heard he's some kind of plains warlord. All I know is I'm glad they found that ammo he hid inside his... well...
Yeah, not like he can be disarmed.
Heard about this new robots and rangers. Give it a try. Poker tonight?
Yeah, I guess so. We really gotta learn a new game.
I heard about this new one called Robots and Rangers. We can give it a try.
Kinda humid in here, ain't it?
Who's that? Destiny provides. Good. I'm ready. Wait. Slip me some shotgun shells and I'll help you. Good. freedom. Hey, assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
You crazy?
Where the grapes are at, he's loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword, his truth.
We're unstoppable.
I've seen the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They've buried him in water in the even dooms and dooms. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
Shells. Now, who are you? Never heard of her. What's this about? Dirt on Buchanan. I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here. I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do. Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny. An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge. Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings, which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long. Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan, asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors, promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. Put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun? Make 'em quick.
Yeah, seriously.
If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it, like I have. When I was born, my mother carved 12 lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome before I ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since. Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th. Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm. Can't wait. Lead on.
Oh my, that is foul.
Looks like you're full of. Like I said, I'll meet you back at your HQ.
Well, it's something, all right.
us all that gunfire? Nobody should have gotten here. So you're the ones who've been shooting up the place. Nobody talks to the guests, and nobody wanders in here without permission. We got our orders.
Assessing the target. Firing! Shit, ally down!
You want to brawl? Knock yourselves out.
Shit! We survived!
Who's there? You removed my captors. Good. Now, take me out of here. I must die under the sky. It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you. For not knowing my name, my body betrays me. I am clouds drifting west, leader and prophet of the God-fishers, slayer of unbelievers, launcher of 1,000 kites. Then end my life here, better than waiting. Buchanan's daughter turned my people against me. They beat me, broke my bones, but I escaped. Came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags me here. May lightning strike him. Deal. He paid me tribute so that I would not raid his lands. Men, women, he delivered to us offerings for kites. Raised them to the gods.
You are lying. The Patriarch would never trade innocent lives for security.
Believe what you want, girl.
Man, I hope that's not true. The Patriarch's been good to us.
and to me for a time. I didn't care who they were. To me, they were nothing but offerings to bait the gods down from the sky. Shut off the machine beside my bed, gods. Prepare my welcome. I am coming home.
Moving on.
Alive. Whoever took out the other shit could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money!
really gotta learn a new game. I heard about this new one called Robots and Rangers. Give it a try.
this.
Give it a try. Poker tonight.
Yeah, I guess.
This is Dead Red calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite. Oh, well, I've got friends all over, and they've all got good eyes. Just don't tell him and you'll be fine. Nobody knows you did it, and Buchanan can't admit those men were his. He can't even admit that they existed. And, well, I apologize about that. I didn't know any other way of getting you up to speed. But now that you've talked to Cordite, you understand who the Patriarch is, right? Well, I guess you gotta make up your own mind. I just wanted you to know that the way the Patriarch tells the story ain't the only way there is to tell it. Is he with you now? Let's just say there are places where our hopes for the future overlap. Now, do you have him or not? Sorry, cowboys. Not till I can trust you a little bit more. Now, don't keep me in suspense. Is he with you? Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring them back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
Our business is done, Rangers. I wish it had turned out differently.
Our saviors, Hardy. Our miracle workers are back. Please, take this donation, Rangers. I'd say it isn't much, but that'd be a lie. Well, hun, it's like this. We believe there have been 2 deluges so far. The deluge of water sent by God, and the deluge of fire sent by man. Each time the wicked were purged, and the righteous, like you and me, were saved. Now, the final deluge. Well, no one knows much about that, though everyone has their theories. But we believe that a strong leader, that's the Patriarch, can take us through it unharmed. And he's already off to such a grand start. He found you, and you saved Hardy. You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing tricks on me. Didn't dare get too close. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. He seemed like such a good, strong chicken.
That's my wife. Always helping out folks in need. Even if they're cybernetic chickens.
No. You've already done more than we can repay. Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this. Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like back then. Thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this. May the good Lord...
I got back safe, Rangers. Thanks to
You're always in our prayers, Rangers. What bring... May the good Lord keep you safe.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass. The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
I have nothing more to say to the likes of you.
Rangers, so good to see you. I admit I expected better of the heroes who saved my life, but I suppose faith is rarely well placed.
The master will receive you in his study.
Thank you for coming to see me. Welcome to Broadmoor Heights. First, however, before we get down to business, forgive me. I thought when this moment came I'd be able to comport myself with calm and dignity, but it appears I cannot. I can express my gratitude for saving both my brother Eston and my son Bellamy. I thought I'd never see them again, but you brought both of them home. This is a token of my thanks. Some people are calling you heroes for this, helping free us from our dependence on oil and all that. To me, you are villains. Before, the people didn't even know that power source existed. They wouldn't have missed it when it died. Now they will rail against anyone who calls for its destruction. You have made them worshipful slaves to the thing that will eventually destroy them, and for that, I despise you. You're no longer welcome in this house.
What do you want from Mama Carter?
Shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.